Greetings, my fellow monsters of the sea ice. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Biotech, The First Wendigo, Episode 45, Flame Wave Survival, Part 2. I'm a little worried about these breachers going a little bit further north than I think they are. Oh, and of course these troopers are going to be useless, and they're probably going to get themselves burned. Alright, so that door is gone, and these braves are going to be able to go wherever they are planning on going. Oh, the other thing I should probably do is to have the mechs that I have far enough in front of the turrets so that if the impids breathe fire, the turrets don't catch fire, because these are flammable turrets. They are going north. Okay, I was fearing that, and my fears came true. Mass, you have a Insanity Lance, which will help, I think, in this case. Yeah, these troopers are stupid. As stupid as I feared. And the bug's dead, so prediction is over. Oh, they're coming south. Nice, nice. All right, what kind of damage do you have here? Mass, go start repairing them. And T saying, that weapon of yours is completely and utterly ineffective against impids, but could hit Wendy and do problems. So I'm going to have him start repairing these turrets instead. Curiosity, come back. I'm going to leave Mastica out of this, because, like I said, she really doesn't need to survive. Another idea that I could have is to try to weaponize... It looks like they're coming in through here. Try to weaponize one of these unstable power cells, which wouldn't be a terrible idea. So, Mass, go grab one. Because if I can set one off and have it blow up on these guys, it's going to take a sizable chunk of them out. So, in fact, I'm going to encourage that by potentially sacrificing Critical Voxers or Brysette, given that I can regestate them pretty easily, and have them stand around the unstable power cell, knowing that they could make that cell go critical, if Mass can get it in time. Yeah, for future predictions, I will just say, if I am fairly certain that something's going to happen, you're welcome to bet against the house. It just might not go the way you want. Alright, so I'm repairing the most damaged turrets first. I like how these troopers are, like, not attacking the impid. Like, I hired you. You're obviously paid by the hour, not by the job. Yep. Combat command wouldn't be terrible. Let me bring the mechs in. Also, one of the things is I don't want the turrets to hit me with field fire hits, so I'm going to group my people here so that that is less likely to happen. Yeah, you got one! Oh, God, you're so useless. I don't know if that's necessary. Alright, so they are about to breach. Next hit, I would say. And they're really clustering up here. There is one great bow But, you know, I don't have that weapon Cathan on. I am ashamed to say I have not installed that weapon stacks mod. I should have. I'm not exactly sure how many flame bows, but it looks about just shy of a dozen. I'm gonna spend a second to unforbid the doors so that if there's... Because, you know, my meat is... I'm sure I'm gonna get a lot of meat off these guys. I can't imagine their corpses will burn up, but, like, the opportunity to have impid links is burning up in smoke. Here they are. I may need to change the location of this because Mass is not going to be able to get it down before... And then Curiosity is slightly in the explosion. Oops, and just took the friendly fire I was trying to avoid. Why is that? I don't even have... If I have... I wish I had Go Juice. I do have one Go Juice. Daka Boy, can you bring that to me? I know I'm doing a lot of micromanagement, but I think it's necessary. So Daka Boy, you have 13 charge. That's good enough. Bring me the Go Juice, please. Go Juice is going to help kick my psi focus up a little bit, and then also make Wendy a force to be reckoned with when it comes to fighting. So I want to keep them in my line of sight, but also not get hit by the turrets, which is a delicate dance to be done. Where are you going? Okay, some of them are drunkenly going south. I don't know why, but whatever. Seriously? Mass shot critical foxes in the brain and one-tapped him. Or, yeah, one-tapped him. If you ignore the other damage, I guess. So technically that's not one-tapping, but feels like it. Feels dumb is what it feels like. T. That turret's good. Let's have you repair this one. And then... Is that robot bringing me my... Oh yeah, Daka Boy's bringing the drugs. So I just need to make sure that the impids do not have the opportunity to get close to me to breathe that nonsense on my face. Mass. I'm gonna have Mass, Insanity Lance, a few choice impids that that might help to sort of busy up the raiders down here. I know I'm making up words, but whatever. All right, you're hurt because of mostly shots from a bow, so I'm gonna have you back up a little bit. Whoa! Okay, it's getting real bad. And you're dead. Well, alright. Curiosity killed... Oh, wait. Yes. Something like that. I don't know. We'll eat you later, buddy. It's kind of annoying to be able to identify a problem and then not have the time to enact the solution. It's a lot of bow fire. So, learning from that, I'm going to back up a little bit with Wendy and Mass. Put them back here. And you were my researcher that had genes that I really wanted to keep. But Suppose that's not happening anymore. So Daka boy, you're good to be behind the walls. Try not to get yourself in danger. And these guys are fleeing. So, wow. Like, right at the buzzer, Curiosity got capped. That makes it worse. I don't need that goat juice anymore. So the defenses worked, but, you know, came at a cost. I don't think that there's any reason for me to attempt to save any corpses from the maze fire. I think it's a write-off. We just... I'm not going to be able to recover. I mean, they're at 5 hit points, 5 hit... Yeah, they're gone. They're gone. So this is my meat here. Given that this is my meat, I don't want these turrets hitting me with friendly fire. And I'm going to go on the counter prowl, trying to kill as many as I can for the food. And Rosie, I know, more micromanagement. The mechs go to recharge. And then Rosie put Nanovo out. Because you're standing here. I don't think that there are... Well, okay. I'm going to pause a second just to explain something. So, as far as the impid genome goes, I've picked, for better or for worse, mini horns. That was the gene that I wanted to extract out of impids. So, it would be nice to have very fast runner, or super heat tolerant, or fire resistant, or whatever. But the one that I wanted is mini horns. Which means that it's kind of relatively unimportant to capture a lot of impids for breeding purposes. Yeah, I'll try to keep that cell going. Thanks for that tip. Where is it? Because it's about to blow. Okay, there it is. In fact, Mass, pull that, install that back in its housing. And Wendy, continue murdering. I'm glad I didn't summon mech bosses, because... yeah, I think that would have been annoying. So I'm going to try to patch some of them up. Okay, Rosie got that guy off fire. Nice. But knowing that, as far as for breeding goes, it's fairly unimportant. Little worried about this just ambient fire causing a running flea from Wendy. Oh, maybe I don't... hang on. Don't want to jump, like, on top of them, because I want them punching me. And also this one is still X Factor, as they are berserked and could decide to fight back. So things to do. And oh, let's check now that they're fleeing. This is indeed quest related. So those are the 2 raids from the Clades. And we're done with that. I didn't get a full count of how many we had been raided by, but it was a pretty good amount. It wasn't 0. Fox's, or rather, Curiosity. I'm actually going to make the decision to let Curiosity burn, rather than try to butcher Curiosity. A brief flame burns hot, bright, and out quickly. What is my... Okay, yeah. 4 out of 5. So, one more, and I will be maxed for Kill Rush. I've also witnessed 5. Oh, you're up. Well, that's super awkward. I will punch you in your face. Oh, I guess I put Curiosity out. Oh, well. And you're dead. Okay, well, so useful. So very useful. All right, let's see. Bleed, timer of 9 hours, so I could capture you. You're just burned, and 1 hour. So I will capture you. And capture you. Nope. Bummer. Well, Wendy will be happy for 4 days straight. Like, elated like you've never seen. And we will also have the opportunity to feast. Oh, there's one more that I can kill. Perfect. Your bleed timers, 3 hours, 7 hours. And I can also just instantly coagulate them as well. I would say the troopers were helpful for the most part. The other thing I'm going to want to do is to recover as quickly as I can so that I am ready for additional fights very, very soon. Luckily for me, Orange Chaos, who is a very important tank, didn't really take any damage, like, at all. And that's going to make it really easy for me to recover quickly. So I just need to gestate. The Scyther. What path are you taking? What was that nonsense? Alright, I am out. Oh, it will leave you unconscious. Well, okay. Love how the game's like, an unconscious person will remain unconscious. Yeah, that's what I intended. All right, they're downed. Good. Prisoners being hauled away. And I do have the Imperial trader coming, so also I can capture impids for the purpose of organ harvesting and then sell the organs to the Imperial trader if they'll take it. I forget if that's a thing they want, but I'm going to assume it is. Because if they don't want it, someone will take it. I can always mail it to the Amtas and make a friend. Twisted way to make a friend, but... Okay, cool. They are going to be unconscious a while because I suck blood. So their blood loss is high enough that they're not likely to regain consciousness soon. Alright, I'm going to try to put this one out and capture another one, you know, because if their body burns up, it's less meat for me. And unfortunately, as you can see, it's really not that much meat. That is a result of this fight. You know, I'm going to have to ration a little bit. Curiosity did end up in the stockpile. Okay, wondering about that. Oh, 0.7. Now you're cured. Well, thank you, Trooper Squad. It was useful. Mega hoof! Holy cow! Cheers! 'Tis the season. Thank you so very much. Do you have blood? Nope. Do I want to offer the opportunity to have T-Sang maybe practice tending? Don't think would be a terrible idea. I do hope that you did it twice. Oh my lord. For all the gifted subs. Had to go over 100. Oh my god. What I was going to say is I do hope at some point to be able to get paramedic bots so that I can operate on Wendy and replace that thumb that's missing. And then also maybe give her bionic legs or something, because she's fast, but she could be faster. She'll have to go from Wendy Gorin to Wendy Allen. That's a Flash rep, never mind. So these guys need to get picked up. Mass, you are about to have... Okay, you need to eat. Like, that's just... So go... Don't even worry about the fires. Go consume a fine meal. Someone else will pick. You know what I just realized? I mean, she was a bit like a Black Widow already, but Black Widows like to envenomate, paralyze, and then eventually consume their prey. Wendy just totally Black Widowed these impids. They're laying here, essentially paralyzed, waiting to be consumed. I mean, everything short of wrapping them in webs. She learns from the strengths of nature. Unfortunately, she also has to waterlog. Oh, that didn't cast? I swore I waited long enough. Alright. So Mass is eating. T-Sang is... Honestly, I'm going to have T-Sang eat as well. I don't know. Okay, so they're trying to beat out these fires. I'm going to have to replace these doors with stone ones, because steel doors was a bad idea. So I'm going to just remove this from home zone for now. Oh, this is mayhem? No, no, no. It's organized chaos, but it's not mayhem. Curiosity might have taken a few too many stabby stabs with bows. Wow, it only took 4 shots. You really weren't Wendigo material. Weren't you tough? Yeah, you were robust. You really weren't Wendigo material. A robust person dying in 4 arrows? You're a disappointment. Let's hope that you're tastier than you were useful. Did T-Sang flirt? Oh, yep. Bye-bye. You know how you have a jaw injury? You moron. Stupid. No, you're going to have a bit more than just a jaw injury. I'm going to rip your tongue out. Some very well-placed arrows? Yes, like thunk, 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 thunk. Yeah, apparently. None of them actually hit heart. They were just generalized torso, not vital organs. So actually, they weren't well placed. Curiosity just keeled over. What's disappointing about that? Not that I'm really disappointed, but what's disappointing about that is I had identified after 2 arrows that Curiosity needed help, but Wendy didn't have the Psycast focus to skip Curiosity out of danger, and then I had queued up a fleeing maneuver, and I think Curiosity probably took 2 steps, or maybe not even, and then just died. It's like, it reminds me of Saving Private Ryan with the dude that got shot in the helmet, and he's like, oh, my lucky helmet, and then gets shot in the head. It's like death by delinquency. Don't build that. Because I just told you, Kish, that steel doors in that location suck. Okay, you are headed for happiness. Good for you. Capture more people. And the T-Sang, once you're done, capture... Oh, well, whatever. Overcrowded prisons is like... On the scale of war crimes that I commit daily, overcrowded prisons is beneath the floor. So shut up and grab that one. Mastica, I'm even going to have you grab one. Your usefulness has been a big old 00, so... Obey. What are you doing? It's just like... Ho-hum. It's fire time? I don't know. So if I'm trying to reset, there's a lot of other things that I need to fix for the fire trap to be working again. But it's these walls, or yeah, these, honestly just 2 walls. I'll leave this one up to be smooth. 2 walls and the door that really need replacement. I think everything else was fine. Oh, no, didn't see you come out here. I don't know who killed you. Did you just... die? Yeah, you just died. Oh, no, they shot you to death. Oh, good job, troopers. One of the advantages of troopers and of the War Queen's minions, what are they called? The little stupid things. Why am I blanking? Urchins. I didn't even see it here. It just occurred to me. The War Queen's urchins and the troopers is like, they search and destroy. So if I miss people, they help to cover my gaps of attention, which is nice. Right. I am regestating critical foxes. I just wanted to pull these impids a little closer into my walls, so that they, if they did get up, they probably wouldn't make it to the exit in time. Or, in other words, resistance is futile. These multi-purpose turrets really came in clutch. Gotta say. What's up your... Oh, okay. Well, I have 5 hours, whatever. Probably it will be fine. My pollution freezer's looking full. There's a few holes. Plus, a lot of those bugs are going to get butchered for chem fuel. But you're right. I don't have a lot of space to place dead impids. Fortunately, it is 20 degrees Fahrenheit out, or -7 Celsius, meaning they're not going to rot, so that's good. So foxes will be back in 2 days. Bryset, I'm going to start repairing you. How do I say your name? Crone Knight, I think. Thank you so very much for the bits. I might have botched your name. I'm moderately illiterate, but cheers. When they call them friendly Imperials, they really should say contracted, right? I'm not their friends. I just hired them. Oh, weird that the... Oh, there it goes. It was just delayed. Oh, I got it right? Got your name right? I am the Alpha and Omega, then. Is this the one that was bleeding? No, someone different. Wendy, you're about to expire someone, so let's go fix that. Your name is Sus? That's... well, yeah. Who can offer me blood? Let's get my hemogen nice and... we'll kill my hemogen nice and high so that if I need to do something important with it, I'm able. And I think, other than that infection, it's so beneath Wendy to tidy up the hospital, but it will take Wendy less time to clean up the hospital than to continually tend infected wounds. So I will clean a little bit. And let's immediately start sticking Mr. Sauce into the extractor. Said something about dislike food, not that I care, but what is their ideology? Why wouldn't you like meat? Oh, NPM. Yeah, whatever. I hope you eat a bullet. Glitterworld Empire. Finally, they have arrived. They come bearing furry tail, awful shooting. That's not bad. I want that. Because I can give that to my brawlers and they'll be warmer and be easier to feed. Brain wiring isn't terrible if I want pain stoppers. Especially for T-Sang, who's a genie. Genies are wimpy, so pain stoppers are really useful for genies because then they're not wimpy. Or, I mean, they don't feel wimpy anymore. And just some L-Tech stuff. But, yeah. That'll be a good trade. Alright. We'll let her recreate a little. She's actually doesn't really need a lot of recreation, so let me fix her schedule. Because she just went on a murdering spree, so she's gonna be happy for like 4 days. It's not gonna be important for her to have R&R. Not that she doesn't deserve it, but cool. Kish is already getting to work out here, which is awesome. Getting the barricades up. So the barricades they'll burn long. So they'll keep the heat up for a long time. And then I don't know. Yeah, no, I'll probably end up putting wood floors in because I do need a wick of some sort. I also need a door here. It is worth the wood. Mass, you are repairing Kellyan. Cool, but like, let's capture that guy. And then that will be, I think, all the mechs. Oh, Wally. Right. Sacrificed Wally. It is useful to have a sacrificial lamb mech. Because I can throw them to the wolves. And it worked quite well getting my other mechs in position. And one bandwidth is a very inexpensive cost. So, I am still guarding Mastica and trying to build a farm. But, and that will be the case for the next 3 days. But I have a nice big poll for you guys to decide upon after that. Ooh, jelly. Nice. I love selling jelly. So what do I want out of this? Let's figure that out. More glitterworld medicine wouldn't be a terrible idea if I wanted to do regeneration cycles. I haven't done any of those yet, but I did want brain wiring. I did want the furry tail. Bald couldn't care about. I don't need 2 copies of robust. They do want organs, but they can't afford my designer organs, all of them. So, yeah. I could opt for buying one recon armor, though. I don't think that's a bad idea to toss that on mass, maybe, in order to mitigate future curiosity deaths, you know? And get some glitterworld. Glitterworld is relatively easy to find in Ancient Dangers and Ancient Complexes, though, and it's really overpriced. So that's my hesitation. Could I layer everything that, well, LTech stuff on Wendy? I could. I definitely could get, like, a shirt and a robe. And I wouldn't want the helmet because I have the Mech Commander helmet, but I could use a shirt and robe. That's really not a bad idea. What I wanted to do is I wanted to save enough. Oh, you know what I could do? Yeah, I have a really good idea. I have a really, really, really good idea. I'm just going to rip a bunch of organs out once I'm done with this trade, and I can gift organs to this caravan in order to repair my relationship. There was one other thing I wanted to buy. Oh, sell the heart, yeah. So that's a huge trade right there. And then I am going to do some organ harvesting so that I can make them happier. So it's non-lethal organ harvesting, just a lung and kidney, but that will help. Wait, do you not have? Oh, I already did it to Bruno. I think you only... Oh, your left kidney is shot. Well, yeah, you're going to have to... I will let you keep your kidneys for now, because the harvesting your kidney when you're injured might kill you. Now, whatever, it's mine. And then you... Okay. Wendy, you have a lot of quick work to do. Oh, and you too. So this is so that my reputation with the Empire can go back up, because I ruined it with the Joy Fuzz accidentally. And I'm going to have... mass... Oh, I don't have the title, so it has to be Wendy. So I have to make sure that these guys don't get to leave without the donation, without the gift. Or I'll have to pot it to them. Well, worst case scenario, I pot it to them. I could live with that, because I have... oh, boy, do I have steel. So yeah, it's not a big deal if they leave without accepting the gift. It just means that I have to use a little bit of chem fuel steel in a component. Can you guys stop getting sick? In fact, you, mister, gonna lose organs too. Don't think I forgot about you. Fail. I know he's on the floor and all, but... Ugh. I didn't need more practice. In fact, I should have had T-Sang do the patching. T-Sang's just over here, so it would be really quick. So if there is more not important, like this, T-Sang, you tend it. It's because they're on the ground. Sleeping spots have terrible surgery outcomes. But it's an opportunity for T-Sang to become a better doctor, so whatever. Usually medical students, you know, wait until they're dead, their cadavers, for training, but I'm impatient. We'll do it on the living. Makes no difference to me. I'll sleep. Sleep soundly either way. Why did T-Sync get moved? Previously, this bedroom belonged to Curiosity. But Curiosity became a corpse. Oh, Mass, that means your mood is gonna suck, huh? Your fiance died. Yeah. Hey, Mastica, can you joy fuzz Mass? Thanks. So T-Saying, you get your bedroom back. And then this bed can become a surgery bed, I guess. Look at all these organs. Where did Mass go? You walked away far enough. Why are you feeding them? T-Saying, do you not understand your... Oh, well, I guess Wendy's doing it too. Go. Okay. So now all the prisoners are on beds, and surgery outcomes should be more in my favor. And T-Sing has his bedroom back. I potentially am risking a really large prisoner population. Ooh, Psychic Soothe. A really large prisoner population sort of rebellion. So one of the things I'm going to need to do is decide, of those prisoners, which impids I'm going to use for breeding, and then which impids I'm going to use for... Why can't I take... Because I stabbed your kidney. This is dumb. Which impids I'm going to use for just meat and organs. So you... VTCH is going to go in here. Wendy likes working in her science lab. Is this a cruel colony? No. It's beyond cruel. Cruel's not enough. Why don't I have fleshless shape? Oh, that's art that I need to make. I'll manage that later. I'm busy. So once I'm done with these operations, I'll take a quick check to see if I've missed anything. So that's just Hemogen. That's just Hemogen. Yep, I think we're done. I think that's all of the organ stripping, unless this person. No, I picked them specifically because they had already gone through the process. Okay, so we have organs aplenty. My relationship is 39, so 61 or so. They're going to be like, where do all these extra organs come from? And I'm going to be like, 61 on the money? Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Ah, yes. If only I had an extra heart. Boom. Yeah. That makes me happy. Relationship as good as new. So Wendy, you are actually going to wear the Eltex robe and shirt rather than the recon armor. So that offers recon armor to both Mass and potentially the Soups, if Soups is any good. I can't give it to T-Sane because if I give it to T-Sane, it will encourage slave rebellions. Because if he's not wearing his slave strap, that is rebellion territory. And that's not good, so. So Mastica, you are here for 2.2 more days. My relationship with the Glitterworld Empire is hearts. Big hearts. Oh, that was so useful. In a minute, I will go through the roster and figure out who I am keeping and who I am harvesting to death. Wendy, you need food. She got so elated with all the organ harvesting, she forgot to eat. Happens to me. You never thought of organ harvesting being so profitable? Oh my lord. It's probably not even fair how profitable it is. It's not balanced at all, but like, I'm not going to complain about that. Because I'm not dumb. Right, let's carry the Scyther to like a lit, heated area mass rather than just out in the open. Wendy, you're looking mighty strange with those clothing. I don't think I have a style station, do I? No. I'll probably want to have it change colors at some point. Oh well. I think it was that the infection increased. It didn't actually die from anesthesia. The infection went from minor to major and reduced the consciousness of Sauce enough mixed with the anesthesia to kill Sauce. It's kind of like how you can die from smoke leaf if you have like a brain injury. It's not that smoke leaf killed you, it's that your consciousness got so low as a result of like brain injury plus smoke leaf that the smoke leaf finished you off. Have any of the generations of Wendigos been able to breed yet? Yes, they have. Like, mass is 18, right? So, speaking of which, let's take an egg. I need to make more cannibal meals. So that's a Wendy task for the morn. I guess self-selection here. This is Darwinism in a prison. Before they all start dying off, let me start actually hand-picking them. Make sure that the ones that I really want don't die. You are going to die from your infection. There's nothing I can do about that. So I might as well harvest your heart. No, you're already missing a left lung. So yeah, give me your heart. You are 45 years old. And you haven't given me organs yet, so kidney and your lungs are not available because they're both damaged, but eventually they'll heal and then they'll be mine. One of them will. You are 52. I actually don't think there's going to be an impet I want to keep. I'm going to, before I harvest the heart here, extract an ovum from Kovos, so that I at least have a chance. But I mean, I could how about this? I'll see if Kavos will survive. I will actually use glitterworld meds to encourage it. Just because she's the only breedable one. I think. No, you're 17. I take that back. There's 2 breedable ones. But I think 2 doubles my chances, so keeping the 2 alive is important. Any sacrifices that I could do? Probably I could sacrifice one of them, yeah. The thing is, with them starving to death, as they've just done, the prisoner responsible death mood boon just kicked in because prisoners just died. So I don't really need to sacrifice one at the moment because I'm already benefiting from the death neglect. And while I'm here, let's go ahead and ovum farm the rest of the donors, so that they're all on the same cooldown. It makes it really convenient. Ramirez. And then I'll make sure that the ones I want alive aren't starving. Oh boy. Yeah, donors. I don't know what to call them when they don't volunteer for it. Like, fortunately, the English language isn't so evil that we have such... I mean, we have... Maybe there's a word that exists, but, like, it's not in common usage, so... Or either that or I'm just ignorant of it. Hosts. Yeah, but that makes it sound like I'm pulling gold out of them or something. Suppliers. Yeah, suppliers might be close. Meat bags. So Nanovo is too old to be useful to me. So Nanovo... Well, no, that's not true. You're useful, just like I'm going to rip your heart out. Because Nanovo's infected, and I don't want to bother tending the infection. And then you are a gene egg donor. You are also an egg donor that I'm trying to keep alive. So next tending will be with glitterworld meds. And then you can be... So Jevaz down here can be sacrificed when I need a little bit of extra happiness or corpse exchange. So I could do the corpse exchange ritual if I heat this... Why couldn't I? I think they're all unconscious. So I could do a corpse exchange ritual for Jevaz, because Jevaz is 45 and, yeah, it can easily be repurposed in that way. And same with Korov. So let me keep the ones that are currently alive fed. I don't like that Wendy is doing this task, but whatever. It's like her playing with her vivarium or something. She's playing God with these prisoners. Oh, you want some food? Sorry, I only exchange food for blood and organs. Oops, you're unconscious. Playing with her food. Exactly. Nothing wrong with that. It's going to be really confusing to try to figure out whose eggs are whose. But in terms of eggs, I could have T-Sang try to filter out mini horns from the impids. So I'll explain this. I know I've kind of explained it before. But one really useful thing that I can do with baseliners don't have any genes that they can pass on. So T-Sing's genes that he can pass on are just black hair and this color skin. Xenogenes don't get passed on. So what I mean by that is if T-Sing fertilizes an impid egg, some subset of the impid genes will be inherited by that ovum or that egg, right? So what I can do is try to use T-Sang as a filter, a genetic filter, to create offspring that have mini horns, because mini horns is what I'm trying to aim for. And if they have mini horns and they don't have weak melee damage slow wound healing, and weak immunity, it's a viable candidate for growth. So it's a game of chance, and it's always a game of chance. But when you take two different genetic parents that have genes that are not just cosmetic, you dramatically reduce the possibility of a good combination because there's more factors and therefore more randomness. So it's really useful to use baseliners to filter those genes so that you can end up with a specimen that is exactly the subset of genes from that species you want. Hybridization, in other words. So T-Sang, with that said, I hope you have yep, you had no problem with that. So taking a look here, this one, for instance, I think is a perfect candidate. Mini horns, and then also just happens to have very fast runner. To refer back to the gene screen over here, if you take a look at the top right, the must not have genes, the cold weakness is actually a disqualifying gene. So I am incorrect. Even me has to refer back to the data. So because this one has cold weakness, it means it can't become a colonist or slave. I could grow it to become yet another prisoner. And that's only really useful if you want to iteratively improve upon subspecies. But it's not that useful if you have an abundance of eggs. You can just keep attempting to roll those die and get someone useful. So this one is not viable because of the weak melee damage. So these two are worthless. Thank you for tuning in to the first Wendigo, which originally streamed live on Twitch December 15th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my gaming community, Rhadamant.com also has a link to Discord, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. A special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credit. I'll catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Wendigos.